I think I've had a lot of time to cry and to be hurt. Personal things that have Good morning, folks. My name is Vin. I use they, them, theirs pronouns. It is 7:23 a.m. I am getting ready to go to San Diego, so let's get ready. That was an absolute struggle, and I am sweating. I am packed. I am in the car. Let's go. Gotta get gas first, and looks like the damage is about $4 a gallon, which for California, $4.09 is pretty good, because in downtown LA, I've seen it go up to like $7, and that's wild. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That was $38 for 9.5 gallons of gas. I'm gonna take that. That's 3/4 of my tank, not $70, So we're gonna be okay for this drive. Yeah, let's get going. I needed that left turn. Am I gonna make it? Oh no, I'm not gonna make it. Okay, so for those who don't know, I am going to San Diego because, well, number one, I live in LA. I went to undergrad in San Diego, and I lived there for 11 years. And so a lot of my friends are still down there. And now that I moved back to LA, I just like to take a little trip I think I've gone almost every month. Did I go in June? Yeah, I try to go every month to see my friends, which is always a challenge because I can't always see everybody, but I try to. And then I'm a little socially burned for a little bit, and then it's time to visit everybody again. It's a good cycle. I'm excited. I've been going through some weird stuff lately, just like some personal things that have... That was my bike. We're good. Well, I can't really do anything about it now, but pretty sure that was my suitcase with all my stuff falling on my bike. There's no point in going to check because what's done is done. So yeah, I'm really excited to see my friends, and hang out with everybody, and be in the San Diego beaches. And also the traffic in San Diego is so much better. You still need a car to get around most places, but in LA, it takes me like 30-40 minutes to get to my partner's house, which is by the beach. So the beach isn't that accessible. In San Diego, anywhere you're at, it'll take you about 20 minutes or less, which is awesome. And that's one of my first things that I'm doing today. I'm gonna stop in a cafe or a library to do some work first, and then go for a bike ride in one of the beachy areas that I really love, which is Crown Point. But I'll show you that later. Sitting in traffic, so we're gonna chat. I've been listening to my friend Jordan's podcast with his friend John Paul, but their podcast is Black Fat Femmes. They're interviewing somebody that is a editor-in-chief of a publication, and it's really cool, this concept that they were just talking about, how you are forced to be creative when you are put in charge of something. So it's not like creativity has to just be the content that you put, but like how can you as an organization be inclusive? How can you include voices? And that's a creative process in and of itself. Also, oh my God, the traffic is terrible. It is so bad. Like, what is this? I'm not even in LA County. I'm technically in Orange County now. Look at this. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna go back to listening to this podcast. More traffic, which means more vlogging. I'm listening to another podcast now, which is No BS with Mel from the Asian Boss Girls podcast. So this episode is like her checking in with herself, which is like kind of on point. I've needed to do a lot of checking in on myself this week. First question is like, how are you feeling right now? I'm of two minds. Obviously excited to be driving to San Diego right now, but I'm also, something from my past has resurfaced, literally knocked on my door to be confronted. And I was like, oh, I didn't realize I had to like sort through that yet. I've been feeling really apprehensive, conflicting emotions of being confused. Ooh, next question is, what does your body need? I'll be honest, because I've been kind of stressed, I haven't done much working out, so my body definitely needs movement. That's why one of the first things I'm doing when I get to San Diego is going on a nice bike ride, getting some sunshine, but also doing it next to the beach. I miss water, big bodies of water like that. When you see the waves crashing, it just makes your problems not feel as impossible, because as waves come and go, your troubles also come and go. So even though they're coming at me right now, it'll eventually go away. I think that's what my body needs. Oh, and good food. Good food is always a plus. Ooh, this next question is, what do I need in this current moment? Focus on the next thing that I can do and that I need to work on. Put this thought that has been occupying all of my brain space, just put it down for now, you know? Just put it down for now. This last question is, what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for a lot. I woke up in my room, my childhood home, and the fact that I can means that I have a decent enough relationship with my parents to be able to do that, their care and love. I'm grateful to be able to afford gas. I'm grateful for the community that I have that has been there for me the last few days. You know, I've forged my way through these friendships, and I'm really proud of that, and I'm really grateful. Okay, I have made it to San Diego. I'm at my friend Gabe's place, and this is where I'm going to be staying for the next few days, almost a week, really. It's Tuesday today, and I'm going to stay here through Saturday. We're going to go for a bike ride next. Okay, I'm finally getting ready for this bike ride. So I got these Pearl Izumi socks, and I really like how thin they are, but also still really like a little bit compressing. One of my favorite things about working out has like seeing how my body is changing as it takes shape against other clothes. So like when I put socks on, you can like see the muscle like toneness in them, you know? I'm just like, yo, I did that. Something really clutch when you're traveling is like different size carabiners. So this one I have like my car key, my bike key, and then my friend's house key. Oh, that doesn't have any information on that side. My little panda. just got back from the bike ride. It was amazing. It was really cool to go through downtown San Diego. It's been a minute. Really cool to see all of the San Diego Comic-Con stuff like popping up, like mini cities, you know. I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit and then I'm gonna go see one of my friends, hang out with them, and I might end the vlog here. Stretch out my joints from all of that like rattly bike riding. Also, something that I've been watching, and I'm watching right now, is This Is Us. I have been like devouring this show. I'm just like, where have I been that like no one pushed me to like go watch this? Or it's definitely right up my alley. We got like all of these family dynamics and this play with past, present, and future, kind of like Firefly Lane trend. I love me a good like reference to the past, to the present, and to the future. It just gives like such dimensions to the characters. I will say though, it's got 6 seasons. One first season and the second half, and like one half of the second season, they were solid, stellar. Third, fourth, kind of lost me, kind of got me back a little bit in fifth, and sixth has been hit or miss. It's definitely for me, like it's a big comfort watch, right on par with a lot of shows that I watch, like Firefly Lane or like One Day. But I wouldn't like be like, yo, you gotta watch this the same way that I would say like, watch Better Call Saul. That's a phenomenal TV show. This one's much more like, if you're into your feelings, watch the first 2 seasons. The other ones are meh, but you know, you get attached to the characters, so you want to see what happens anyway. Big comfort show, especially the last few days. What's up, folks? It's day 2 of the vlog, day 2 of San Diego. I'm wearing the same outfit because I just woke up, but I have a meeting. I don't have enough time to like put something else on. This is just the easiest thing for me to put on. I had a really good day yesterday. I took it pretty easy and took it by myself to kind of ease myself into being here. Stayed up pretty late talking to my friend Alex. I think I left our house at like midnight, which is fine, you know, like I really cherish the time I get to stay up late and talk to my friends and catch up with them in person, because you know, I only get to do this once every now and then. But yeah, I have a work meeting, so I'm gonna hop into that in a little bit, and then I have some cool outings with some other friends today, and I'm gonna go to my favorite neighborhood in San Diego later, Ocean Beach, and I love the farmers market. It'll be nice to do that. It is nice to have my bike with me though, because then I kind of have to create those opportunities to get on it and make use of it since it's in my car. Looking forward to another day in San Diego. Take you along for the journey. My setup right now is my 2 laptop cords. So ridiculous. What's up, folks? You know, I've been doing my work and stuff, and there's 2 questions that came up. One was from Sahil Bloom's newsletter. So one thing that he shared in his last Curiosity Chronicle, that's his newsletter, is like a list of 9 promises that the coach from UCLA, Wooden, shared. The whole point of that was I'm not going to share the whole list of 9 promises with you. In reflecting on what's been happening to me as I've like had to rehash some of this past of mine, is the question of like, what promise do I want to keep of myself from this experience? This is my journal. And the promise that I want to keep: honor my integrity first, my safety, and the improvement of and the quality of life of other people too. I promise to trust my gut, and I promise to leave Norwalk, the city that I am from, better than I found it in one way before I leave. And another thing that someone on my team mentioned was proactively thinking about what we want to accomplish. So what is it that I want to accomplish in 3 months' time, 5 months' time, in several years' time? And for this circumstance, the question that I came up with was, what do I want out of this situation for future me? I want peace from this situation. I want peace from the acknowledgement of what happened, and I want future me to be healed of all of this pain. We were all just making the best decisions we can at the time that we make them. And that doesn't excuse the bad that comes out of those decisions, but I cannot move on from something that I am hurt from when I am still holding on to certain expectations of people that really, there's no point. I can't change this person that I had an interaction with. They are who they are. Those are just the two things that came to mind. So hopefully those questions are helpful for you in whatever you might be navigating right now. I think I've had a lot of time to cry and to be hurt, and I'm at a point, where I can really move forward with this. I'm really good about that. And it says a lot, that I can go and do all of this within a few days' time, because younger me could have never dreamed that I'd be so capable. Okay. The rest of the day, I am gonna chill, have some work I still need to finish up. I'm gonna have lunch with some friends, and then go to my favorite farmer's market, which I already mentioned. Maybe go for a bike ride over there, maybe not. And also go for, dinner with some other friends, and we'll see what else I get up to today. Okay, I'm on my way to lunch with my friends and thinking about something. We are given opportunities in the form of challenges in life, and like anything in life, it is up to us what we do with everything that comes our way. And I feel equipped to take on this situation that I have been given. There are about 10 situations you're probably facing right now, day-to-day things, like maybe an item or two at work, an item or two from your family, an item or two from your own personal goals, and, the random curveballs that come every single day. I feel really grateful and empowered that I am at a point in my life where I see very few things as real obstacles and challenges, but more as temporary lessons. Well, permanent lessons, temporary in the sense of I know I can get through anything that life throws at me. Maybe that's me being, arrogant, but I think it also speaks to the level of my experience at this point in my life, being 31, having 6 years of experience in my industry, which is nonprofits, knowing how to cultivate relationships intentionally, and knowing how to advocate for my life and for who I am right now is very different from the person I was when I was 16. It might not be fun, but right now I feel like it is the challenge I need in my life to prove how much I have actually grown. I feel like I'm being so cryptic, and I apologize. Putting myself online, I know the difference between needing to share my personal details versus sharing the lesson that I am learning, because, the internet is sometimes very many miles wide, but only a few inches deep. And that just means that a lot of information gets put out there and not a lot of deeper thought comes out of it. Okay, going to this picnic now. Hiking is good. Camp. Well, I don't know.
At some point. I don't know. At the end, she might be like, oh, how do I do it?
Where?
Happiness.
Want some leafy B-roll. The neighborhood with the most hippies in San Diego.
Oh yeah, including you.
Including me. I'm a hippie. Considering that the rest of San Diego doesn't look like this, is very jarring. To see all these people, just hear drum circling.
When I think of San Diego, I think of OB.
Oh, okay.
Stereotypically, yeah.
This is my friend Alex.
Hello.
They and I were, hello. I was still talking, Alex. That's not how this works.
Okay, I'll be fine.
Yeah, you can make a right here. They're dropping me off to my car. Alex and I were roommates, and when I visit San Diego,
Unfortunately.
I'm still talking, Alex. Do you want to be in the video or not?
No, never mind.
Okay, all right. Alex isn't here anymore. Bye-bye, Alex.
Bye-bye.
But yeah, we're roommates, and when I visit San Diego, I was asked to hang out with them. Even though they pretend not to like me.
Uh-huh.
Make a left here. What up, folks? So it is 8 o'clock, and I'm gonna go get dinner with some other friends. Just separated from my friend Alex. It's been a really good day. Been out and about all day, but I always feel really energized seeing all my good friends here, and I'm really privileged and I feel really blessed to have them all. And I just, I'm like taking in the moments and just enjoying myself here. It's always really hard to pull myself away from my friends because some of these people like I've literally lived with and worked with, so I know them pretty intimately. Regardless, it's always a good time seeing them, and I'm glad to see them for as long as I get to. Shout out to San Diego. Shout out to Ocean Beach. I'll probably come back here before I leave, get in the water because I haven't gotten in the ocean yet. I put my feet in earlier, but I didn't like get in, And you got to do that at least once. Might not take y'all to dinner, so if I don't, I'll see you tomorrow.